everybody, and welcome to yet another one of our youth group live streams. It is great to see so many people down in the comments section and watching us live. Welcome, we are so happy to see you. We've got another cracking lineup today. We're going to be doing a brand new game today, a never before done game, involving Google Translator, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to be continuing sharing stories on how God can speak into our lives, and this one is an incredibly recent story, no sooner than just this week. So that can be quite exciting, I hope. And then we're going to finish up with our challenge for the week, which we like to set each week. And this one is a little bit different from the ones we've been doing recently. So don't go anywhere and don't want to miss out on what we're going to be doing. We'll also have the opportunity for you to ask any questions at any point. And if you'd like anything to be prayed about, please stick both your questions and your prayer requests down in the comment section, and we will be checking in on them intermittently. So yeah. Welcome. So great to see so many people. Excellent, excellent. So yeah, before we kick things right on into high gear, a couple of quick notices on all the cool things that we get on up to. We have a bunch of different social media platforms that you should be checking out. We've got our very own Instagram account. We've got our very own Facebook account. We've got our very own YouTube account. All of them with the same name, Westside Church Wandsworth. So you should definitely check those out if you haven't checked them all out already. We post content up there each week, and we're very active in talking and interacting with you guys, so you should definitely check those things out. We also have a Sunday morning service on Zoom that you are all incredibly welcome to join if you would like to. It's a closed group, so if you want to come along, give me an email at chris@westsidechurch.org.uk, right down there, and I will let you know what the details are. Or if you've already joined our Facebook account, then the details are right in there. Just scroll down and it should be right at the top. So yeah, come and get involved in all we're doing there. Last thing, every Sunday at 3 p.m. we meet in Wandsworth Common, very near to where Westside Church is, just, you know, the green bit just outside of it. We meet there every Sunday at 3 p.m, and any young people that would like to come and hang out with us for an hour or two, we're going to play some games and chat and just see how you're all doing, keeping 1 meter distance at all times. So come along, it's going to be sunny Sunday, and we'd love to see you. Everyone is welcome to that. So yeah, that's all the social media bits and bobs and momos. So yeah, let's get on with the show. We're going to start off with our game. So who's in the chat at the moment? I can see Paul. Welcome, Paul. Hey, Heather. Good to see you, my dear. Good to see you. I am well. Glad to hear you're doing well. Paul says that he's good, and he's glad that everyone's doing well. Here we go! Yes, we have begun. Rosie's here. Welcome, Rosie. Thanks for coming along. There are a number of other people that I can see watching as well, so to those of you who aren't commenting at the mo, welcome. You are just as welcome as anyone else. We are going to get started with our game. So, for this game, you need to be very knowledgeable about movies, I suppose. So the way the game works is very simple. I am going to put a famous movie quote, like some of the most famous quotes in movie history, through Google Translator. So you know that lovely robot voice will be reading out the quote to you, and just from that quote, you have to try and guess what movie it's from. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be harder, and these are like the top 50 most known quotes from movies ever. We're not going to do all 50, maybe we'll do like 5 or 6 or so, we'll see how we do. If you guys are really good, maybe we'll do more. If not, and it's not that fun, then we won't. It's a bit of a new game, I thought we'd give it a go. So, famous movie quotes, and you've got to try and guess which film they're from Google Translator, reading it aloud. Hopefully it can manage English, so that shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Rosie says, hi there, Heather. Are you nearby? Being able to come to the Common on Sunday. Yeah, anyone who's able to come on the Common on Sunday, come and join us down in Wandsworth, SW18 2QQ. We're going to be meeting in Wandsworth Common outside of Westside Church, and we'd love to meet you if you're a young person and you want to get involved in some of the social distancing hangouts we're going to be doing. Sunday, 3 p.m. I'll say that again at the end. Sunday, 3 p.m. Anyway, let's get started with the game. So I need to turn on my desktop audio, which I have done. Here is the first quote. We're going to start easy and work our way up to harder. What is this quote? What famous quote is this movie from?
May the force be with you.
So thank you, Google, for helping out with this. No sponsorship, but, you know, thank you, Google, for helping out.
May the force be with you.
What movie is that from? Write it down, your answers in the comment section, and we'll see how well you do. One more time for you guys.
May the force be with you.
I wonder what that sounds like in Spanish.
Que la fuerza esté con usted.
That's cool. There you go.
Que la fuerza esté con usted.
Amazing lip syncing, right? So here you go. What movie
May the force be with you.
is that from? What movie is that from? Rosie says Star Wars, and there you go. Excellent. Well done to Rosie. Very fast on the uptake. The Force. Says Paul. He's thinking about it. I think he might know the answer. Here we go. Lancaster. Wow. There you go. We've got people from all over the place. Isn't that super exciting? Well, welcome to young and old and far and near. You're all incredibly welcome. You are incredibly correct, Rosie. It is indeed Star Wars, so well done for that. Let's move on to our next famous quote. So, fingers on keyboards, everybody. I'm going to pop it into Google Translator. Can you tell me what what movie this famous quote is from?
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
What about in Spanish? Maybe that'll make it easier.
No hay lugar como el hogar.
What famous movie
There's no place like home.
is this quote from? Any ideas? There you go. Heather's over by the beach. Oh man, I'm super jealous. Last week must have been amazing for you because it was so sunny last week. It was a massive hot box in here. I was sweating my eyeballs off. It's much nicer and much more pleasant today. It's just the big lights. So here we go. Absolutely, I completely agree, Rosie. Lucky you. I'd love to be by the beach. I'd love to be by the beach too. I haven't been to the beach all year. So here we go.
There's no place like home.
What movie is this quote from, and in Spanish?
No hay lugar como el hogar.
Here we go. One more time.
There's no place like home.
What movie is that from? Any ideas? Heather, I think you're the first one in with The Wizard of Oz. Well done, Rosie, Wizard of Oz. For some reason, when I hear that, I want to click my heels together. I wonder why. Well done to all of you. Excellent job. Okay, they get harder. They get harder. Okay. Here we go. What famous movie is this quote from? Here we go. Let me just copy it in. And here it is.
I'm the king of the world.
What movie is that from? Famous quote from a very famous movie. What's this from?
I'm the king of the world.
I told you they get harder.
I'm the king of the world.
Maybe it'll be easier in Spanish.
Soy el rey del mundo.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What famous movie is this from?
I'm the king of the world.
Stick it down in the comment section, and we'll see who can be the fastest one to get in there. Happy faces! There we go. The beach is awesome. Happy face from Heather. Excellent. Thank you, guys. So there you go. What famous movie is this from?
I'm the king of the world.
Any ideas? And stick them down in the comment section if you know. And if you're enjoying the content that we're doing here, please give us a like, comment, and share this video with other people. It really supports what we're doing. So here, what have people got? Something to do with giants, thinks Paul. I don't think there are actually giants in this story. Well, there's a big something. I wouldn't call it a giant.
I'm the king of the world.
There's a very big something in this movie, and it causes a whole load of problems. What movie is it, though?
I'm the king of the world.
Any ideas? Ooh. There we go. Titanic, says Heather. You are correct. It is not Lion King. Good guess, though, Rosie. The giants, I mean titans. Oh, okay. I see what you were doing there, Paul. Well done, Paul. Well done, Heather. Excellent job. Way to go. Anyone else who's watching, feel free to guess as well. Stick it down in the comment section, or if you have my WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp me. I'm keeping an eye on that as well. So here we go. Let's try another famous movie quote. Let's go for... Ooh, I don't know if people would get that or not. Let's go for this one. There we go. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go for this one. What famous movie is this from?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
What movie is this quote from?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
There you go. Famous quotes from famous movies. What is this from?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Any ideas at all? It might be helpful if we do it in Spanish.
Primaria, mi querido Watson. primaria, mi querido Watson.
It sounds so exotic. I love it. I love the Spanish language. It's probably one of my favourite languages other than English. I wish I knew it better. I used to know a decent amount,
Elementary, my dear Watson.
but I definitely don't know enough now. So, here we go. Quotes down below. What movie is this from? Here we go. I know Clash of the Titans, says Paul for the guess on the last one. Good one, buddy. No, sadly not. Here we go. Well done, Heather. Yep, I completely agree with Rosie. Well done. Happy face. Thanks. Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. What Rosie said. There you go. You are all correct. That is indeed a famous quote from Sherlock Holmes himself. Okay, here we go. Next famous quote from another famous movie. Can you tell me which film this is from?
It's alive. It's alive.
One more time.
It's alive. It's alive.
I wonder if the inflection makes it harder. And in Spanish?
Está vivo. Está vivo.
Oh, I think I could probably learn that. Está vivo. Está vivo.
It's alive.
Está vivo.
It's alive.
Está vivo.
It's alive.
Está vivo.
It's
Está
alive.
vivo. There you go. I found a new tune. What movie is that famous quote from? Está vivo, está vivo, if you needed it in Spanish. There you go. For all our Spanish watchers today, feel included. I'm sorry that the rest of the stream is into Spanish, but you get to enjoy some of the quotes. So, yeah. What famous
It's alive. It's alive.
movie is this from? What famous movie
It's alive. It's alive.
is this from? Any ideas? Stick them down in the comment section when you get it. The Story of Frank. It sounds fairly similar to that one, Paul. I feel like you're pulling my leg on a lot of these answers. There you go. Comment down below. What do you think this is from? Any ideas whatsoever? Make sure that you stick them down in the comment section, and we'll see how well you do. I think we'll do one more after this. That one's way too easy. There we go. Frankenstein is correct, Heather. Well done, my dear. Excellent job. Well done to Paul as well. I'm pretty sure you got that one. Okay, let me see if I can find another. Here we go. Let's go for this one. Here we go. This will be our last one. Last famous quote from, famous movies. What movie is this famous quote from?
Houston, we have a problem.
What famous movie is this quote from?
Houston, we have a problem.
And in Spanish?
Houston, tenemos un problema.
Interesting. Houston is the same in Spanish and English, at least according to Google Translate. Who knows how reliable that is?
Houston, tenemos un problema.
Problema. Houston, te sumas un problema. Yeah, I probably butchered that. I apologise to all Spanish watchers. So, what quote is this?
Houston, we have a problem.
What famous movie does it appear in? There you go. Yeah, it's been quotes. In. It's too many stuff, and it's surprising that someone says Shrek or something. For true. But its original quote was Frankenstein, so thank you for that one, Paul. Rosie is the fastest one on this one. My goodness, Apollo 13, you are absolutely correct. Well done to everyone joining in. Thank you so much for getting involved. I was about to say a few films, lol. Oh well, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much, Rosie. And yeah, excellent job to you as well, Heather. And to everyone else watching at home, if you managed to get those all correct, double thumbs up from me, thumbs up approval from Chris. Right, let's move into our story for this week. So, yeah, for the last few weeks we have been chatting together about how God can speak to us. And I want to share, guys, a story that is incredibly recent as just last Sunday. So that's, 5 days ago? Maybe I'm thinking of other quotes, though. There you go. You have a good Spanish accent, says Heather. Oh, muy bien. Very good. I think that's what that means. Oh dear. It's been a long time since I remembered Spanish. Anyway, like I was saying, the story is from a long time ago, or rather, not so long ago, last Sunday. So, last Sunday, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video, every Sunday we are now trying to meet up down on the Common at 3 p.m. And, we've been very restrictive of where we can meet so far, because of the whole COVID situation. So because of that, we can only meet outdoors. So my prayer for the last 3 or so weeks since we started meeting outdoors, my prayer has been, God, let it be a sunny Sunday. That has been my prayer for the last 3 weeks or so. First week, no problem. Jesus got it covered. It was a gorgeous sunny Sunday. Second week, again, no problem, gorgeous sunny Sunday. And then last Sunday came around. And, the weather forecast was 50-50. It was like, there's a 10% chance of rain. You should be okay. But then the clouds were kind of getting rumbly. It was raining when I woke up, but then it was sunny again. And then it started raining after lunch, and then it was sunny again. And then, we're getting to 2 o'clock, and it's pretty cloudy. We're getting to 2:30, and it's raining a lot. And you know what? I prayed to God, and I believe that God listens to our prayers, and He can be faithful to us. But I did doubt a little bit that this was going to work out. I looked at, we've got a 9-story view where we're at the moment, and I'm looking down in the direction of the clouds coming our way, and they're all black and ominous and peeing all over the place. It was kind of scary. I don't know why I just did that. Apologies for you at home. I thought it might help with the brightness. It was black, it was scary, it was wet, it was 2:30. We had half an hour before we were supposed to be meeting up, and it was absolutely drenching it down with rain. I was kind of ready to call it off, I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to. I wanted to meet up and do youth work, but, the weather was against us and we didn't have an alternative. We couldn't meet indoors. We had to meet outside. So I gave a call up to my good friend Jane, who hopefully is watching at the moment. I don't think she's able to comment, sadly. And she basically said, what's the worst that could happen? If we go down there, we just might get wet and then have to walk home a little wet if no one comes. So I'll admit, I wasn't keen on the idea, but, it was the right thing to do. So I got myself all brollied up, walked down to the common, which was only which is only about 10-minute walk from where I am now, and we get there, and as we're walking, the rain stops. Really good sign. It's still super wet outdoors, but, rain has stopped. That's really cool. We get to the church, and we unlock it, and we kind of get ourselves all ready to meet up with people, and we get our stuff together, and the sun comes out. Well, that's really good news. And then we get to the common, and by the time we're there, it's not even been that long, maybe 20 minutes. The ground is already dry, and 3 o'clock has rolled around, and everything's all ready and set for us to hang out and do youth work. And we had about 5 of us down there, 5 young people, plus us, and we had an amazing time playing a bunch of games, chatting about how our lives have been during this COVID season, and sharing the good news of Jesus, and our thoughts and opinions on all of that stuff. It was really awesome, and I'm really glad that we went. And if it had been up to me, we might not have been. So I'm really grateful that God was faithful, even though I was doubting He was gonna be. 3 Sundays, back-to-back, all sunny Sundays. And my prayer again for this Sunday is that it's going to be a sunny Sunday, and rain or shine, we'll be down there, because I believe that it will be dry, and that we will be able to do amazing stuff there. So I hope to see you at 3 p.m. in Wandsworth Common, outside of Westside Church. I've got a Bible quote that I want to share with you guys about how God can speak with us, because I believe God does speak with us, and I believe that He was speaking to me through the weather in reminding me, you know what, Chris? It's okay. We're going to be able to make this work. This Bible quote is taken from Revelation chapter 3, verse 20, and it's speaking about how God wants to speak with His people, those that He loves and He cares for. And guess what? You're His people. Everyone is, I believe, because we were all made by God. Behold, I stand at the door and I knock. There's no I added it in, soz. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to them and eat with them, and they with me. I love this quote because it's this beautiful image of God standing at the door to our lives, and He is knocking. He's not barging his way in. He's not putting in one of those annoying flyers that no one ever's going to read, and he's not, peeking in through your window. He's just at the door knocking, and it's up to you if you open the door or not. And for me, God gave me the opportunity. Even though it was a super rainy, wet day outdoors, God was knocking and saying, come along. It's going to be okay. And even though I wasn't really trusting it, God was looking out for it. And it's the same for everyone else watching and listening right now. I believe that God is knocking at your life, and He wants to be talking with you. He wants to have a relationship with you because He loves you and He cares for you so much. I've seen that so many times in my life, and we've shared a number of those stories here on these live streams and in our youth group sessions. So my question is, are you going to open the door? Maybe if you have any questions, stick them down in the comments section, or if there's anything you want to pray about, which is when we talk with God, you can pray about it with us right now, or you can stick it in the comments section and we can pray for you right here live on the internet. Or come along on Sunday and meet up with us at 3 p.m. on the Common, and we'd love to chat further and pray with you about any of this stuff if you would like to. So, I'm going to quickly pray now. If you'd like to join in with my prayer, then all you need to do is say Amen at the end. It means I agree. And if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. No judgment, I swear. Father God, we thank you so much for the amazing love that you have for us. Lord, you want to talk with us and be with us and have a relationship with us. The way you speak to us is different to other people, and it can happen in so many different amazing ways. But you are there, and you just love, and you're hoping that we'll open the door. So Lord, I just pray that someone somewhere today might be able to open the door and be able to build a relationship with you. Bless each one of us this weekend, and give us a sunny Sunday, I pray, in your good name, Lord. Amen. Brill. So yeah, if you have any questions or if you have any prayer requests, stick them down in the comment section. We've still got our challenge for the week, so don't go anywhere. We will be finishing up in the next 10 minutes or so. So let me just have a quick look through the comments and see if I missed any out during my story. Here we go. That's a Tom Hanks line. It is. I love Tom Hanks. He's one of my favourite actors. My heart almost broke when I heard he had COVID at one point. But thankfully, happy ending story there. I have a good Spanish accent, says Heather. Thank you. I appreciate that, my dear. Maybe I'm thinking of other quotes. Okay, sorry that you're a long way away, Heather. And you can't meet with us except here. I hope your grandmother is okay and that you're enjoying Lancaster and especially the beach. I completely agree, Rosie. I hope you're doing well, Heather, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well up in Lancaster by the beach with your grandma. So there you go. Amen, amen, amen. Thank yous, and yeah, brilliant job. So yeah, any questions, any prayer requests, anything at all, stick them in the comment section and I will read them through before this stream finishes up, and even after if I miss some in that regard. Don't forget all of our amazing social media platforms. Come and check us out. We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, all called Westside Church Wandsworth. We post on there every week, sometimes daily, and loads of different content in that regard. So check those places out. We'd love to see you and get involved. We also have our Sunday services meeting every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. If you'd like to get involved, details can be found on our Facebook account, or you can email me right here with that email address down there at chris@westsidechurch.org.uk, and I'll send you the details lickety-split. And come join us on the Common if you'd like to. 3 p.m. on Wandsworth Common this Sunday, every Sunday. Hashtag pray for sunny Sundays. There you go, let's make that a thing. Right, here we go. I think that's everything there. All that's left on my agenda is the challenge of the week. Did anyone see our challenge video from last week? It was another one of those, can Chris do that? If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out after this live stream. It's right on our YouTube account, and it's called challenge video number 2, and I attempt to do the splits as one of the many challenges I took on in that video. Try and see if I ever recovered. A clue, I'm sitting down right now, and I have no intention of standing up. Anyway, so here we go. This is the challenge for this week. It's a little bit different. I'm going to give you guys a riddle. I don't know how good you are at riddles, so I'm not going to be monitoring you guys at all. I have no way of knowing if you participated in this fairly or if you cheat by checking the internet or rules or whatever, but basically the rules are simple. I'm going to put up a riddle on the screen, and you have until next Friday to put in your answers. You can put them in the comment section in this video, or you can put them in any of our other social media platforms over on Instagram and Facebook, because I'll be posting up there later in the week as well, this riddle. But you get the early bird special. So here is the riddle. It goes a little something like this. So, below are 4 shops. Each shop has 4 walls. By moving only one wall, turn these 4 small shops into one big shop? Comment below if you know the answer. You have a whole week to put in your answers, and next week we will reveal the answer to it. So yeah, all you really need to muck around with this is about 16 sticks, arrange them into little squares, and by moving just one of those sticks, or walls, as I've called them in this riddle, you need to turn those 4 small shops into one big shop. Let us know how you do. Send us a picture, or write the answer in the comment section, and we'd love to see how well you do. Answer revealed next week on our live stream. The story and last Sunday is such a great reminder of God, his control, and him reaching out to us, says Paul. Thank you, Paul. I completely agree, utterly. Amen indeed. Amen. Right, we're getting very near to the end of our time at the moment, so, here's the riddle. I'll leave it up on the screen just so that you can, copy it down, or anyone who wants to pause and read it through or thinking about it is up to you. You've got a whole week to take it on. Not seeing any prayer requests or questions at the mo, which is no problem at all, so maybe we'll just wrap things up right there. So here we go. I'm going to switch over to this camera. No. Did it wrong. I'm going to switch over to this camera because it looks a little bit nicer, and we're going to wrap things up. So thank you so much for getting involved. Hope to see some of you on Sunday at 3 p.m. If not, we will definitely see you right back here next Friday at 7:45 p.m. for the answer to our riddle, and for more challenges, more games, and more stories. So God bless, guys. Take care, and wherever you are, be it in the middle of London or right down by the beach. Sorry, beast. What was I trying to say beast for? I'm choking on my own beard. Wherever you are, I pray that you have a great weekend and a great week. God bless everyone, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, 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 bye. Take care, look after yourselves, and ciao.